Harry Potter and the Magic Potion. Harry Potter, a 12-year-old wizard with a lightning-shaped scar on his forehead, was in his second year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Alongside him were his two best friends, Ron Weasley, with his fiery red hair and freckles, and Hermione Granger, the smartest witch of their age, known for her bushy hair and keen intellect. It was an ordinary Wednesday morning when Professor Snape announced an extraordinary potion lesson. "Today, we shall brew the elusive Elixir of Luminescence," he declared, his voice as sharp as his black robes. This potion, known for its ability to emit a bright light in the darkest of places, was said to be incredibly difficult to make. As Snape detailed the ingredients, Harry, Ron, and Hermione exchanged excited glances. They had heard about the Elixir of Luminescence in one of Hermione's many books. It was a potion that could guide you through the darkest of tunnels, illuminate hidden paths, and reveal invisible ink. But most importantly, it was also believed to temporarily grant the drinker enhanced magical abilities. The class set to work, carefully measuring and mixing ingredients. Harry was determined to succeed, though potions had never been his strongest subject. With Hermione's guidance, he carefully added moonstone powder, which shimmered like stardust, and crushed stardew leaves that glowed faintly in the dim dungeon light. Ron, on the other hand, accidentally added an extra pinch of powdered dragon scale, causing his cauldron to emit a loud puff and an unpleasant smell. "Ron!" Hermione whispered fiercely, her eyes widening. "You're supposed to add just a pinch, not a handful." Despite the mishap, they managed to help Ron correct his potion. As the lesson progressed, Snape moved around the room, his sharp eyes scrutinizing every cauldron. When he reached Harry's table, he gave a rare nod of approval. "Adequate, Potter," he muttered, though there was a hint of reluctant admiration in his voice. By the end of the class, only a few students had successfully brewed the potion. Snape assigned them to bottle their potions and bring them back the next day for a practical demonstration in the Forbidden Forest. "We shall see if your potions are truly effective," he announced with a sly smile. That night, Harry, Ron, and Hermione gathered in the Gryffindor common room, their bottled potions glowing softly. They couldn't help but wonder what Snape had planned for them in the Forbidden Forest. Hermione, as usual, had her nose in a book, reading up on the Elixir of Luminescence. The next day, they assembled at the edge of the Forbidden Forest with the rest of their class. Snape led them deep into the woods, where the trees grew thicker and the light dimmer. They stopped at a particularly dark clearing. "Now, drink your potions," Snape instructed. "Let's see if any of you have managed to brew the elixir correctly." Harry uncorked his bottle and took a sip. The potion tasted like sweet, sparkling water. Almost immediately, he felt a warmth spread through his body, and his wand began to glow brightly, casting a powerful light that pierced through the darkness. Ron and Hermione's wands lit up as well, though not as brightly as Harry's. Snape looked impressed, but quickly masked it with his usual stern expression. "Follow me," he said, leading them further into the forest. As they walked, the light from their wands revealed hidden paths and strange markings on the trees. Suddenly, they heard a rustling in the bushes. A shadowy figure emerged, a centaur with a grave expression on his face. "Beware," the centaur warned. "There are dark forces at work in this forest tonight." Snape stepped forward. "We are prepared," he said, his voice steady. "My students have brewed the Elixir of Luminescence." The centaur nodded and disappeared into the shadows. Harry, Ron, and Hermione exchanged nervous glances, but continued to follow Snape. The path grew darker and more twisted, but their glowing wands illuminated the way. Finally, they reached a clearing where an ancient stone altar stood. "This is where the test truly begins," Snape said. "Place your wands on the altar." As they did, a beam of light shot from each wand, converging into a single, brilliant beam that illuminated a hidden inscription on the altar. It read, "Only the light of true friendship can reveal the path forward." Harry, Ron, and Hermione stood together, their hands clasped, and the light grew even brighter. The ground beneath them trembled, and the altar slid aside to reveal a hidden passage. They looked at Snape, who gave them a rare smile. "You have passed the test," he said. "The Elixir of Luminescence has proven your unity and strength. proceed, and discover what lies ahead. With their hearts pounding in excitement, they stepped into the passage, ready to face whatever challenges awaited them. United by friendship and armed with the light of their magical abilities, they knew they could overcome any obstacle, and so, the adventure of Harry Potter and the Magic Potion became another cherished tale of bravery, friendship, and the enduring power of unity at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The moral of the story: true strength and success come from unity and friendship. The story emphasizes how working together and supporting each other can help overcome even the most challenging obstacles. It also shows that individual talents shine brightest when used in harmony with others, reinforcing the idea that collective effort and mutual support lead to greater achievements.
Thanks for listening to Podcast Stories. Don't forget to subscribe to get more updates.